Hello and good evening to all. We are live again, and now we are going to have a discussion with our one another team, Team Rival 25. As I can tell you guys, it's our debut team, and they are making their ATV first time. So again, I think many teams are going to learn a lot. Let me send. Let them join them first. And they'll be live very soon. Meanwhile, hello everyone, hello Team Magita. Thank you all for morning session. Raj, hi Paras. And now we have with Chaitanya. Okay. So now we have with Chaitanya. Hi Shreyas, hi Aditya, hi Imran Pathan. Just a minute. Will be team rivals will live soon. Now we have it Chaitanya. Mr. Chaitanya is vice captain and design lead into this team, Rival 25, and they are a debut team. So now we are going to get a lot from him because they are also the one who are facing the things or problems which students used to get while they think to start their preparation or dreams to manufacture and design a complete vehicle. So Chaitanya, welcome again and good evening. And let's start this session. So Chaitanya, first tell me about you and why your team started this journey. What you were seeing that this should be into our college and we have to go for it.
Okay, sir. Good evening to you too, sir, and all the members joined into the live. And thank you for ATVC and Infi Motorsport for providing us the opportunity to join into this live session. So basically, the journey of Baha started roundabout when I was in first year. So basically, our college is focused into SAE Tifan, which is a competition where you get to manufacture onion harvesters. So basically, we were into that, and the college was having full focus onto that, and we were AIR2 for constantly AIR2, and we were achieving greater ranks there. So 2019, I joined the college, and later on into January, COVID happened. So me and my one of my senior friend were discussing. So I had got to know about Baha from Team Kraftwagen, where my brother was captain into that team. So basically, I discussed about him. So the friend of mine was into final year, and they formed out team in 2019. As this Baha was 2019 in online event, so basically they got into that, and the team was basically all four year members, like BTech members. So they got into that. They finished up. Later on, what we faced was like what I was thinking to get into team and get a team for myself to manufacture the vehicle. Cause we were like there were terms going on like COVID batch and all that stuff. So basically, the we wanted hands-on experience onto like manufacturing a part from lathe or designing something and get it into the manufacture. There is a part like design to manufacture. We wanted to work on that. So basically, we transited from SAT fund to Baha. So that was the main motive to get a good experience about how the manufacturing works or how the automotive industry works. So we started the team.
Okay. So basically, you wanted to feel what actually a mechanical engineering is in physical way, like how it works. It seems very pretty cool. Like while we see motorsports vehicles, F1 race, and everything. So you wanted to feel that how exactly it is once you are into totally into it. How
Yeah.
people used to design, how we can just talk to ears, like the speed like sound, how it works.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's a because I have that experience in my college days, so I know it seems very great while you are designing a vehicle. So definitely. And Chaitanya, the one thing I want to know, like as you told me that you were into something, you were designing something, and then after you came into this because you wanted to feel it physical, how it seems like, how exactly cool things are, and how we can design how things works into physical way rather than into a software way only. Into software and in physical, it's totally different. Definitely. So, what are the problems you faced during your this decisions, like designing a vehicle into softwares is something, it do not takes cost, it takes time, it takes a learning experience and everything. But when it comes to in physical form, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of team peoples as well, like team members and everything. And while you do not have some things and you have to start something, there is so many questions, there's so many question marks, there's so many oppose as well into your college or into your friend circles as well. Like sometimes you used to hear that it is not going to give a lot, you can prepare for some exams, you can go to this college, that college, you can prepare for the government exams as well. So there would be something like that, how you tackle that and why you entered into this and what the problems you faced during these days.
Okay, so basically, I start out like there were phases. So basically, we formed out our team. We formed out our team, and onto that, I was into the team. So basically, I had some kind of strategy. I had divided the team into 15 and 15, basically 30 members. 15 were for specifically design, presentations, and all that, and the other 15 were for manufacturing. So basically, the other 15, the manufacturing team, was led by a manufacturing head who was good onto lathe operations, drilling, and all that stuff. So basically, what he used to do, he used to conduct some kind of sessions onto the college workshop and train them. So that was thing going on for 1 month. And I was the lead designer, so I used to train up the juniors for basic things like SolidWorks basic things and all that. Also, the college was very supportive onto this. Yeah, as you said, sir, there were some people who were opposing that इससे क्या होगा, क्या कर लोगे, ये सब था. So basically, now they got the results. So the vehicle was built. The vehicle was built with a good fit and finish. And like for me, it's an good vehicle because the manufacturing and the fit and finish of my vehicle was really good as compared to the other teams who are manufacturing for 11 earlier years. And we are not comparing to themselves, but if we compare some things, then we are at least nearby equal to. So that was the thing, and the challenges faced were a lot, sir. Like for phase one and phase two, where you are going into design phase. So basically, the team was having just 5 designers, and like you need, if you are competing for such kind of event where there are teams participating for 16 years and who are leading into this thing, you need a good design team. So uh, I can't say a good, but it was hard working team. Like whenever you used to call them, they used to join the meetings. We used to conduct meetings. We have conducted meetings like whole night, and we have completed out the work. So that was a very good experience. Like my guys were really nice about the team. Like they were really feeling the work, and they were really like, yeah, we are doing something. Going to about manufacturing, my college has supported financially and technically a lot. So I would like to thank about my college. Also, my faculty advisor also supported a lot into technical things. So he had a prior experience in Baha. So his prior team, like his team, was also some kind of helping us, and also some external teams from Pune were supporting us, like what to do, how to do. That was the thing. And while manufacturing, our college is stated into a village. So Sangli city, and there was like from Sangli around about 14 kilometer, 14 kilometers. So even for a single bolt, we have to go like 15 to 20 kilometers. We had to run and buy it. So that was a main problem. Like छोटी सी भी चीज लेनी है तो 20 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करना था. और फिर मतलब लाइक बेसिक थिंग्स भी मतलब हमारे पास नहीं थे, क्योंकि हम लोग पहले ही बार पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे थे और मालूम भी नहीं था कि करना क्या रहता है. So that was the team, but my manufacturing team was really good. So there were some parts like custom ball joints. Used to get We had contacted some manufacturers from Pune. They were selling it around about 1800 and the things. So we had got some contacts in teams of Pune. They had told us to use spherical bearings instead of the ball joint. So we didn't know the how to work it out. Like there are bearings known to be a GE15, GE20. So there are some kind of gap. We have to fill it out with the bushes. So the bushes are also readily available into the market, like OEM parts, which were costing around 400, 500. But my manufacturing team really made it into our college, fitted into that bush. So that's a really great accomplishment for me, because the team was very hard working. Like there wasn't a problem. Like basically, if a problem arises, we used to have a meeting on the night, and by next morning or next afternoon, the problem used to be solved. So that was a spirit into team. Like they used to run for the solving of problem. So that's a main thing while my team was working. And the other basic problems were there, like due to COVID and online situation, there was a lack of team bonding until the manufacturing started, because everyone was online. We didn't used to know like who was attending the meeting or who were not. Some teammates were neglecting like इससे क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा. But later on they also got acquainted with it. They also got importance, like got to know about importance of how important this is, or like the experience matters, and they are now with us.
Right. So basically, the good team can manage it all. Like it makes worthy and it can be managed well. Like everything can be managed if you have a good team. The one thing I want to ask, the design part, like how you enter into designs. Like if you have nothing, you can be motivated and demotivated again and again. It happens. But if you have something, it always give you motivations to go again forward, go forward. Doesn't matter there's something happening or not, but you will have something so you can see that thing and believe that if it is happen, anything can also be happen. So I just want to ask about the designs, how you manage that design part of your vehicle, how you prepare, like were the seniors were very experienced about the design and they designed very easily, or they learned a lot of things, or you took the help of other teams as well. Were there any kind of help from the other teams? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so basically, as stated, there were 5 members into our design team. So we started off with the roll cage. So like for basic things, we used to search like on Google what's Baha or what's the Baha roll cage. We used to search onto YouTube and Google. So we used to see images. We used to start designing like rough designs. We just tried out the designs for 1 month, like what to design, how to design, then what materials you should use, and how to optimize all these things. So we just started out for practicing. We did 1 month of practice on to all of our designs. So starting off with roll cage, we just had contacted some of the few teams. So they had helped us a lot. Like you have to use these kind of pipes. Then the nose of the chassis you should be like this, and all other things. So for the design thing, some teams helped us a lot to design few components. And about seniors, as they were passed out, so everyone was into their jobs. But basically we used to contact them. They used to also come. They used to tell us their suggestions, like you have to do this, you have to optimize onto this, and all that stuff. Also, sir, as stated, my faculty advisor was also ex teammate of Baha team. So he was also very supportive onto this. He used to tell like this doesn't work like this, you have to go. And the design team and my team captain was basically so focused onto this. Like they used to read research papers, they used to highlight points, and they used to send me as I was design lead. They used to even send photos. Like we didn't had even idea how does a knuckle look like. because we hadn't seen actual Baha vehicle in real life. We had all seen it into the photos. Like we were inspired by Team Predators Racing, Team Piranha Racing, the Nemesis Racing. So we were inspired by all of these big teams. So we were like looking forward to how does their vehicle look, and we were just seeing into the images wherever, like Instagram, Google, Facebook, anywhere, and we used to look like zoom onto their part and see like how does their part looks. Then we used to try out the design, do the analysis on 2 3 softwares. If it works, then it okay, or otherwise we used to try some of our designs, and then the process was going like I would like to tell my roll cage had did around about 70 iterations onto the roll cage, and then he finalized the roll cage. And same for the suspension things. The guys were very hardworking. They used to work day and all night. With hundreds of iterations were going on, and everything was updated to me. मतलब छोटी छोटी भी बात होती थी कि ये मतलब अल्टीआर हाइपरवर्क्स में थोड़े बहुत एनालिसिस किए थे, डायनामिक एनालिसिस। तो वो जो माउंटिंग्स रहते हैं वो टूट जाता था कभी कभी, मतलब रिजल्ट्स में दिखता था। So they used to tell like this is the problem if you are optimizing the weight and all that stuff. So that was how my design team was working.
Great. Like I can say one thing: your hard work can be stated by your words, like how you worked hard. You are clearly explaining this, and the results we can see in your face, the smile in your face, and the happiness, like what you built after this hard work. It can clearly be seen by your words and all. So that's a very great thing. Tell me one thing: were your senior like? Did your senior tried earlier to manufacture a vehicle or participate into event? They didn't succeed, or you guys only decided to be into this? Because we just wanted to know the other students as well. It doesn't mean it takes 1 year or 2 years. The ultimate results works, and there are so many students who used to think about to design and participate into an event from very beginning, from first year, second year, and they start learning, and these learning take around a year and two. Then after they used to participate. And some of them, if they are preparing themselves and they are not getting a right team, they are not getting a right design, financial support, they used to like, I cannot do it because I do not have support. My college is not supporting. I do not have team. So, were your seniors also trying to become a part of this ATV journey, and you guys succeed, or you first took up? You were the first person who took a chance and designed a complete vehicle?
So basically, as stated, sir, the team was basically formed into 2019, but due to COVID pandemic, everything was online. So there was an approach of our department and college that the seniors should do, cause the event is big. Everybody is like, there was a lot of at stake cause we were AIR2 into 2 3 events, and they were like the seniors should do. So I was a supportive member onto the team of 2019, and they had designed the whole ATV onto like online all that stuff, and they had presented onto the whatever guidelines was provided by the organizing committee of that event. So that was of them. They were willing to manufacture the vehicle, but like COVID situation, they didn't. So it was my team who took a shot to get into this big event and manufacture the vehicle. And sir, as you stated, like there are students who like kind of complain that they don't have a good team, or there isn't a college isn't supportive. So basically, sir, there isn't a what can we say term like good team. You have to build a team. You have to work it out yourself, and then the team works. Cause like basically of if you are coming and getting into a team or founding a team, so you have to work harder than anyone else, so that the other teammates are looking forward to you as a lead into the team, and they'll work on that. Like if he is working so hard, we have to do something to help him. And once you start getting results, like I would like to state, like once our roll cage was built, so my roll cage team was literally like they were so emotional. Like the first time it was like what can a moment cannot be stated into words. So
The result
that
were
was the
into your
thing.
hand. It doesn't matter the
Yeah,
first step, but you had something in your hand, and it makes
yeah,
you.
we had something.
Yeah,
And
we
that was a
understand.
big motivation, sir. So that was a big motivation, and guys started working from that like very hard. Then it was a already hard working team, and we had some results. Like we were seeing the roll cage onto the software, like into Google Meets, like yeah, this is our roll cage and all that, and it actually got manufactured. So that was a very big step for the team to work hard towards manufacturing.
Understand. I used to remember that when I was into a college, we used to go to first year batch, just give them a seminars, everything, and decide to take 60 students, 70 students from all the branches. Then after, I mean, like we have to find out those people. You cannot go with 25 people and finalize that this is the teams, and if they are working, we are going to work together. If they are not working, we are not going to build, because we do not have the right people. We have to just find out, and that count cannot be calculated within a 25 members. It will be going to around 80 to 90 members, and then that frank circle or the team circles is going to be a small. Either it can be 10 people, 10 students, 15 students, 20 students, and it can be anything. Like, so that student have to understand, because they do not just decide that if 3 person are not working, this is not worthy, or we cannot make them like they are not interested, which means there is a no results, or it is not going to help us a lot. Great. And what about you? How many students are from final year into your team?
So, sir, round about six, yeah, 6 members from final year.
Okay, six. And others from?
Others from third year and second year.
Okay. So how you decided your teammates? Like, you took the examination, quiz, and then you decided. You offered something like this is what we are going to do, and anybody wants to join us, they can join us. And then you work for a month and decide, see those things that this is he is working, he is not working, he can be not compatible with us. So were there any strategies or some examination and you finalized?
So basically, that was our, what can we say, a failed, we failed there. So basically, we didn't had any prior experience.
Hmm.
Then we started building the team, and everyone was like recruiting their friends onto the team. Like, हाँ भाई तू भी चल, तू भी चल, तू भी चल. It was like that. So we got like 60, 70 students, and everyone was willing to participate into the team. And like, okay, so we finalized 30, and we didn't conduct any kind of examination. We just questioned them like, you do you know any design software? You can work out with Microsoft Office, Excel. So basic softwares that we need for this what can you say, this competition to go on. So we had questioned them, and we had recruited, because we started recruitment of our team in June, which was very late. So we had this thing going on. So but there was a plus point that after working with the team which we had recruited for first time, like there were 30 of them, and working with them for 2 to 3 weeks, I got to know who is working, who's not, who is really interested, and who's not. So who is there for just for the certificate, or to get what can we say, some kind of thing going on, कि हाँ भाई मैंने किया है, like that thing. So we got to know about them. So we had discussions about them, so what to do with them. Because basically, if you are manufacturing the vehicle, so you have to manage both things, the team also and the financial expenses. Because if you are removing someone from team who has helped or contributed some kind of finance to your team, so we have to give them the finance back, and also recruit someone else who's going to work onto his position, his or her position. So that was a tough part. Like there was a lot going on to this stuff, and we had to do that. So we eventually managed it out. Like there were, like as stated, like 60 to 70 students, so it wasn't that hard to get someone to uh, get into that position and work accordingly. So that was the first thing, like,
I
yeah,
think
we
into
had to manage.
this there is some bad experience in because the experience seems like that. Great,
Yeah.
great. So it happens like into first team it happens. You learn things by some experience sometimes, and definitely like you name Piranha, Nemesis, and other teams. They faced a lot. They already faced a lot. They did a lot. They are doing a hard work. They are trying every year. They very much like other teams as well. Every team is trying, but they have that experience which they are using, and probably after 10 year or after 25 year or we can say after 2 year or 3 year, you guys will have something into your hand as well, so that other teams can name your teams as well, that we are going to learn a lot from you. And I'm damn sure this is going to be happen, because the kind of work you guys are doing and the kind of opportunity into this field are you guys are going to be a kind of, you guys are breaking the barrier things for so many students into the. Great. So, as you know, we are organizing a job fair in ATVC. We are organizing a HR summit in ATVC. We are organizing a conclave as well. The conclave topic is how we can convert our motorsports passion into career, and that is very important session. So, into which we are inviting every team to become a part of that conclave. Few of the very well-known drivers, riders, event organizers like the motorsports rally organizers, and some of the bureaucrats and industrialists are going to be a part of that journey. So they are going to discuss how you guys can convert it, because as I was a part of this, I know that it if there would be a possibilities to pursuing my career into passion, my passion into career, I would be there. So that is the kind of thing which we are trying to do. And again, the kind of conversations which we are having right now, it is going to help a lot of students, because you shared a lot about the problems which you faced. And as I said earlier as well, your expression were telling everything. The time you faced a lot of difficulties, the time you get emotional, you got happy. So it was very clear by your expression and your words as well. And the kind of conversation I had, I am not that much shy guy, but the kind of work you did, there's a word which like there's a शायरी which I used to like, दरवाजों में दस्तक देते रहिएगा, दीवारों में दस्तक देते रहिएगा, दीवारों में दरवाजे बन जाएंगे. So there's so many teams who are trying to just knock out the wall, and definitely they are going to make a window or the gate over there. And you guys did it. Congratulations once again for becoming a part of this journey, for become like starting something which can be carried out by you. Wants to say the other team, newbies teams who are wishing to be a part of it, or who are going to join this journey, what you want to say to them?
So basically, if you want to start this journey, don't think of anything. Just go, start it out, because everyone will say their opinions. Like they will say, as you stated earlier, इससे क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा. But the experience this thing gives really matters. Because if you are managing a team of 30 individuals who has their each of opinion, and more on to that, all boys team, or it doesn't matter, it's all boys or girls. If you are managing a team of 30, then it's a really good thing that you have to get like each one of them, call them, ask them for the opinion if you are going to do some changes into their system. Like then their workout, then they will say, like there are sometimes like the clashes between two people happens, and you have to manage that thing too. So the thing the experience gives, like the experience really matters. And like I would like to say, like, if you are building a vehicle into a SolidWorks or any software, you'll say, and you'll see that into real life. That's the best moment of life you will ever see. Like, really good thing. Because one thing you have designed, and that thing got manufactured, and you are working, like it's working. Like, जब driver ने pedal मारा, that was the best thing we have seen. Like, the vehicle gone, like
I
vehicle went.
feel that experience. I have seen that happiness into my team as well, so I can clearly understand what those things are, and definitely it is a very joyful moment at that time. Okay, Chetan, it was really nice talking to you. See you soon into the events, and wishing you all the best for your team and your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
for this.
providing this opportunity.
Thank you.